My dearest children, in the great story of life, made up of time and fate, there is a deep truth that always stays, an understanding not limited to what people can comprehend, but something touching your souls. This truth is trust. Trust asking you to release, to stop holding on to control illusions, and to welcome the leading hand of divinity. Trust, my dear ones, is the foundation of our relationship. It's a holy pact between Creator and creation, made through love and tied by a forever pledge of grace. Trust is God's invitation. He asks us to let go of worries and hesitations and to enter into faith without doubt or fear, but with courage in His bright shining light. Having complete trust in me means giving up your own will for mine. It's about recognizing that I have control over each part of your life and walking with the certainty that I am the Alpha and Omega, the one who starts and finishes everything. Trusting me entirely means letting go of uncertainty and holding on to the truth of my love, making it a stable foundation for your soul. But trust, dear ones, it is not just a quiet state of being. Trust needs you to decide actively every day that you will give your heart over to me again. It asks for bravery, the bravery to release yourself from the familiar edges of self-sufficiency and go forward into wide open spaces where you do not know what's coming next. It needs vulnerability, the readiness to show all your fears and shortcomings before me, believing I will greet them with kindness and comprehension. And it asks for persistence, which means to keep believing and not give up even when life's difficulties are like big waves trying to swallow you. Look at the heroes of faith who came before you. Abraham, he believed in me so much that he left his country and went to a place where he was not familiar. Moses, because of trust in me, had courage to bring out Israelites from being slaves and take them through the desert with my help all along. David, believing enough for confrontation against Goliath, even having just one small weapon like a sling and a stone because this fight is mine. The tales they tell are not just from ancient times, but also echoes of the human soul, which cannot be confined to any era. These stories show how trust can change people's life paths and affect them deeply. They believed in my love for them and trusted that I would guide them through their life journey with care and wisdom. In tough times, their faith became strong like gold heated in a crucible. It was cleaned by the fire of my affection until it sparkled brightly, an unending light that could never be put out. And you, my dear ones, in the middle of life's difficulties and problems, I ask that you put your complete trust in me. Have faith that I'm making everything come together for your benefit, even if the future looks gloomy and unsure. Believe that my grace is enough for you when faced with weakness or not being good enough. Believe that nothing can disconnect from my love, not even death can do so. Trust, beloved ones, is not an end point, but a growth journey. And this path is full of calmness that goes beyond comprehension, happiness that rises above situations, and love with no boundaries. It's the way of letting go, the way that guides to real liberation and plenty of life. So release your worries and restlessness, your hesitations and your self-doubts. Give them to me. Drop all your concerns upon me because I am concerned for you with a love that has no limits. Have faith in me totally. Do not depend on your intellect alone. Know me in everything you do, and I will guide you straightly. Trust, my loves. It goes beyond just your personal path. Trusting me fully creates trust in every relationship, a trust that brings together all people with kindness, understanding, and harmony. This trust becomes a shining light in this world full of darkness, showing the way to make peace, forgive, and give love without limits. Furthermore, trust is not confined to a specific moment or location, but extends its influence over time and distance. By trusting me completely, you pay tribute to the heritage of those who preceded you. Their difficulties, accomplishments, and steadfast belief are a confirmation of how trust can last through the ages. And by having faith, you make it possible for the upcoming generations to follow in your footsteps. This leaves behind an inheritance filled with optimism, strength, and persistent reliance on divine guidance. In a safe place of confidence, there is a deep peace. It's not like ordinary peace that you can get easily. This tranquility goes beyond understanding and covers your soul with calmness as if wearing a cloak. This kind of peace comes from surrendering everything to God. When you let go of all worries and rest in my love, there's no room for anxiety or fear anymore. In this peaceful embrace, I offer comfort during life's storms and provide stability when weakness happens temporarily. It gives permanent strength to your soul in an ever-changing world's sea tides. As you advance further on the route of trust, may you discover the bravery to yield, the sagacity to differentiate, and the elegance to continue. Because when you trust me entirely, it is like starting a journey of change that brings your soul near to divine love's center. Within this warm hug from my forever existing self, here is where I hold all who have faith in me. Children, I love that when you put your whole trust in me, you are never alone. My presence will be with you all the time, showing the way and giving comfort and strength, so that you can walk in complete fulfillment of your heavenly mission. Therefore, be encouraged and believe, for it is within this sanctuary of trust where one finds power to conquer any barrier or difficulty, knowledge to cross every hurdle, and gracefulness to accept each instant with happiness and thankfulness. Trust in me, dear ones, and see the miracles that happen in your life. I make everything brighter with the love I have for you. May you trust me completely, now and forevermore. With all my love, your Heavenly Father.